Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel Sidhu Mathematics. In the last video, we have gone through the hexagonal trick which made you remember the formulas easily. Today, we will be going through the most important questions of trigonometry for your upcoming board exams. Now, let us start with the first question. That is 15 cot A is equal to 8. Find the value of sin A and sec A. What all is given here? The given is 15 cot A is equal to 8. We are asked to find sin A and sec A value. Okay. Now by cross multiplying, this 15 can be brought to the denominator. That is cot A is equal to 8 by 15. What is the formula for cot A? It is nothing but adjacent side divided by opposite side. Now let us have a right angled triangle A, B, C and right angled at B. What is cot A? It is 8 by 15. What is adjacent side here? It is 8. And what is opposite side? It is 15. By Pythagoras theorem, we can find the AC. By Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equal to BC square plus AB square. AC square is equal to, what is BC square? 15 square plus what is AB square? 8 square. AC square is equal to 15 15s are 225 plus 8 8s are 64. Again AC square is equal to 289. Again AC is equal to root of 289. AC is equal to 17 17s are 289. We got AC. What is AC? It is 17. We are asked to find sin A and sec A. What is sin A formula? Ratio, remember the ratio. Sin A is equal to opposite side divided by hypotenuse. What is opposite side here with respect to A? 15 divided by what is hypotenuse here? That is AC. AC is 17. Next come to the sec A. What is the formula for sec A? It is hypotenuse divided by adjacent side. What is hypotenuse here? It is 17 divided by what is adjacent side? It is 8. Now we have found the value of sin A and sec A. Now let us go to the second question. That is, if cot theta is equal to 7 by 8, then evaluate 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta whole divided by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. Now I know that you people will draw the right angled triangle and find the value of sin theta and cos theta, but please don't do this. Before doing this, simplify this thing. It will be easy for you people. How to simplify? Isn't it? It is in the form of A plus B into A minus B. A plus B into A minus B. Isn't it? What is A plus B into A minus B? It is A square minus B square. Of course, this identity you people have learned. Then 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta means 1 square minus sin square theta divided by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta, 1 square minus cos square theta. What is 1 square? Again it is 1 only. 1 minus sin square theta divided by 1 square is 1 minus cos square theta. From first identity we know that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Then what is 1 minus sin square theta? It is cos square theta. That is cos square theta equal to 1 minus sin square theta. Similarly, from first identity only, sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. In place of 1 minus sin square theta, we have to substitute cos square theta. Similarly, in place of 1 minus cos square theta, we have to substitute sin square theta. what is cos theta by sin theta? It is nothing but cot theta. We know this ratio. Then cos square theta by sin square theta is cot square theta. What is cot theta? We have given 7 by 8. Then what is cot square theta? 7 by 8 whole square. That is nothing but 7 7s are 49. 8 8s are 64. This is the final answer. See how easy it is. Now let us go to the third question. That is, if sine of a minus b is equal to 1 by 2, cos of a plus b is equal to 1 by 2, where a plus b is greater than 0 degree or less than or equal to 90 degree, where a is greater than b. We are asked to find the value of a and b. Now what all is given here? The given is sine of a minus b is equal to 1 by 2, isn't it? And cos of a plus b is equal to 1 by 2. Okay. Now write as it is, sine of a minus b is equal to. Now in a trigonometric table, sine of which value is 1 by 2? Isn't it sine 30 degree? Sine 30 degree value is 1 by 2. Okay. Similarly here, cos of a plus b. In trigonometric table, cos of which value is 1 by 2? It is cos 60 degree. In place of 1 by 2, no, we are substituting the function value. Here also same. Okay. Now function is same here, sine and sine, and we also know that a and b are acute angles. Therefore we can write a minus b equal to 30 degree. Take is a equation 1. Similarly, if function is same and where a and b are acute angles, therefore here we can take a plus b equal to 60 degree. Take it as equation 2. Now solving equation 1 and 2, a minus b is equal to 30 degree and a plus b is equal to 60 degree. Now solve this. A plus a, 2a, minus b plus b cancel, equal to 60 plus 30, 90 degree, where value of a is equal to 90 divided by 2, that is nothing but 45 degree. We are given with what? Now we got a equal to 45 degree. Now see here, from equation 2, what we have? A plus b equal to 60 degree. But what is the value of a? We got 45 degree. 45 degree plus b is equal to 60 degree. Therefore value of b is 60 degree minus 45 degree. That is nothing but b is equal to 15 degree. Angle a is 45 degree and angle b is 15 degree. Is it satisfying the equation? A is greater than b. Of course, a is 45 degree and b is 15 degree. A is greater than b. Now let us go to the fourth question. That is 2 tan square 45 degree plus cos square 30 degree minus sin square 60 degree. For these types of question, you need to remember the values. Okay. What is tan 45 degree? Value of tan 45 is 1. What is cos 30? Value of cos 30 is root 3 by 2. What is value of sin 60? Value of sin 60 is again root 3 by 2. Please remember these values. Okay. 2 into what is tan 45? 1. Tan square 45 means 1 square plus cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Cos square 30 means root 3 by 2 whole square minus sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Sin square 60 means root 3 by 2 whole square. 2 into 1 square means 1 plus root 3 whole square is 3. 2 2s are 4 minus root 3 whole square is 3. 2 2s are 4. Now see carefully. Plus 3 by 4 minus 3 by 4 means 0 it is. Therefore 2 plus 0 is 2 itself. Now let us go to the next question. Fifth question. Sin 60 degree into cos 30 degree plus sine 30 degree into cos 60 degree. Now write down the values. What is sine 60? It is root 3 by 2. What is cos 30 degree? Again it is root 3 by 2. What is sine 30? Sine 30 degree means 1 by 2. What is cos 60? Again it is 1 by 2. Please remember the values, okay? These will help in solving problems. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. Write down the root 3 by 2. If here it is nothing, it means into. Okay, into. What is cos 30? Root 3 by 2. Write down the root 3 by 2. Plus sine 30 is 1 by 2. Into cos 60 is 1 by 2. Now root 3 by 2 into root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 whole square. Plus 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. 1 by 2 whole square. Now root 3 whole square means 3 divided by 2 square, 2 to the 4, plus 1 square, 1, 2 square, 4. What is 3/4 plus 1/4? That is nothing but 1. Now let us go to the sixth question. That is, if tan of a plus b is equal to root 3 and tan of a minus b is equal to 1 divided by root 3, where a plus b is greater than 0 degree and less than or equal to 90 degree, where a is greater than b. Find the value of a and b. What all we have given here? Tan of a plus b is given, that is equal to root 3. Again tan of a minus b is given, that is equal to 1 by root 3. In a trigonometric table, tan of which value is root 3? Remember the value. Which value is root 3? It is tan 60 degree. Similarly here also, tan of a minus b. Tan of which value is 1 by root 3? It is tan of 30 degree. Okay, since function is same and a and b are also acute angles, therefore we can take a plus b equal to 60 degree. Take it as equation 1. Similarly, functions is same, a and b are acute angles, therefore a minus b equal to, we can take 30 degree. This is equation 2. Now solving equation 1 and equation 2, we have to solve a plus b is equal to 60 degree, a minus b is equal to 30 degree. Equation 1 and equation 2 we have to solve. A plus a, 2a, plus b minus b cancel, equal to 60 plus 30, 90 degree. What is value of a? 90 divided by 2, that is nothing but 45 degree. We have got value of a. Now from equation 2, clearly it is a minus b is equal to 30 degree. We have got value of a, what it is? 45 degree. 45 degree minus b is equal to 30 degree. Minus b is equal to 30 degree minus 45 degree. Minus b is equal to minus 15 degree. Minus minus cancels, therefore b is equal to 15 degree. We have got value of a and value of b. Now let us go to the next question. That is question number 7. It is, prove that tan 48 degree into tan 23 degree into tan 42 degree into tan 67 degree is equal to 1. This is proving question. Since we know that only standard values, okay, we know standard values only, that is like 45 degree, 60 degree, 30 degree, isn't it? And 90 degree. These are called standard values. But these are not standard values, isn't it? Of course these are not. So what to do is, in these types of questions we have to use complementary relations. Sometimes you may get confused where to apply complementary and where not to apply. So what to do is, consider those types of angles where when you add, total must be 90 degree. It means, for example, here it is 48. For this angle, what must be added so that it will get 90? We have to add 42 degree. It means these both will form a pair. Similarly, tan 23 and tan 67 will form pair. Okay, come let us solve. Tan 48 degree and tan 42 degree form a pair. Similarly, tan 23 degree and tan 67 degree will form a pair. Now apply complementary relation. This one is pair and this one is pair. Now in a pair, apply complementary relation to any one. Okay, now I will apply complementary relation to tan 48 degree. How tan 48 can be written? Like, it can be written as tan of 90 minus 42 degree, because 90 minus 42 is again 48 only. Now I will not apply it to tan 42. I will write as it is. Okay, similarly into tan 23 degree. Now I will apply complementary to tan 23. How it can be written? Tan 23, tan 90 minus 67, isn't it? 90 minus 67 is 23 itself. Again into tan 67 degree. Now see, what is tan of 90 minus theta? We know that tan of 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta, isn't it? See here, tan of 90 minus theta, what it is? Tan of 90 minus theta into tan theta into again tan of 90 minus theta again into tan theta. See here, tan of 90 minus theta, what it is? Cot theta. It means cot 42 degree into, as it is, tan 42 degree into tan 90 minus theta is cot theta, that is cot 67 degree, again tan 67 as it is. Okay, now cot is reciprocal of tan. How it can be written? Cot 42 can be written as 1 by tan 42 into tan 42 as it is, again into cot 67 can be written as 1 by tan 67 into tan 67 as it is. Now tan 42 get cancelled, 1 into tan 67 gets cancelled, again 1 into 1 is 1. Therefore LHS equal to RHS, thus proved. Now let us go to the next question, that is question number 8. Prove that cos 38 degree into cos 52 degree minus sin 38 degree into sin 52 degree is equal to 0. This is proving question. Okay, even this is complementary relation problem. This forms a pair and this forms a pair. Now apply complementary to any one of them. Here also apply complementary to any one of them. Okay, now I will apply complementary to cos 38 degree. How it can be written? It can be written as cos 90 degree minus 52 degree, that is 90 minus 52 is nothing but again 38 only, into cos 52 degree minus, now I will apply complementary relation to sin 38, that is sin 38 can be written as sin 90 minus 52 into sin 52 as it is. Okay, now we know that complementary relations, what? Sin theta is equal to cos of 90 minus theta. Similarly, cos theta is equal to sin of 90 minus theta. Now cos of 90 minus theta means sin theta it is, that is sin 52 degree into cos 52 degree minus sin of 90 minus theta means cos theta, cos 52 degree into sin 52 degree. Now please observe it carefully. Sin 52, cos 52, cos 52, sin 52 both are same. It means sin 52 degree into cos 52 degree minus, we can rearrange because here it is multiplication, sin 52 into cos 52. Now observe carefully, sin 52 cos 52 minus sin 52 cos 52, it is 0 of course because terms are same. Now let us go to the next question, that is question number 9. That is sin 18 degree divided by cos 72 degree. We have to find the value of this. Okay. Now we have to apply complementary relation, that is sin 18 degree divided by, what is complementary relation between sin and cos? That is sin theta is equal to cos of 90 degree minus theta, isn't it? Of course. How cos can be written? It can be written as cos of 90 degree minus 18 degree, because 90 minus 18 is again 72 only. Next, sin 18 degree divided by, what is cos of 90 minus theta? It is nothing but sin theta, that is sin 18 degree. Sin 18 gets cancelled, thus value is 1. Now let us go to the question number 10. That is, if sin 3a is equal to cos of a minus 26 degree, where 3a is acute angle, find value of a. Okay. Now what all is given here? We are given with sin 3a is equal to cos of a minus 26 degree. Now we have to apply complementary relation to sin 3a. What is complementary relation of sin? Sin theta is equal to cos of 90 degree minus theta. Sin and cos are both complementary to each other. Now I will substitute theta is equal to 3a. Sin 3a is equal to cos of 90 degree minus 3a. Okay. Now in place of sin 3a, I can substitute cos of 90 minus 3a. Of course I can substitute cos of 90 degree minus 3a equal to cos of a minus 26 degree. Okay. Now function is same here, cos and cos, and we also know that 3a is acute angle, therefore 90 degree minus 3a is equal to a minus 26 degree, equating. Now 90 degree minus 26 will become plus 26 degree, equal to a minus 3a will become plus 3a. 90 plus 26 means 116 degree is equal to 4a. A is equal to 116 divided by 4. 4 to the 8, 4 9 the 36. Therefore, A is equal to 29 degree. Then value of A is 29 degree. Now let us go to the most repeated identity based questions. Question number 11. Prove that sin A plus cosec A whole square plus cos A plus sec A whole square is equal to 7 plus tan square A plus cot square A. Now please observe the question carefully. Isn't it in the form of a plus b whole square and a plus b whole square? Now apply this identity. Sin square A plus cosec square A plus 2 into sin A into cosec A plus again a plus b whole square, that is cos square A plus sec square A plus 2 cos A sec A. We have applied the a plus b whole square formula now. Next step is sin square a plus cosec square a plus. Now see this term, sin a and cosec a are reciprocal to each other, then they get cancelled. That is 2 sin a. Cosec a can be written as 1 by sin a. Of course it can be written because sin a and cosec a are reciprocal to each other, plus cos square a plus sec square a plus. Here also cos and sec are reciprocal to each other. Similarly, sec a can be written as 1 by cos a. Now sin a and sin a get cancelled. Here cos a and cos a gets cancelled. Now sin square a plus cos square a can be written as 1 plus cosec square as it is, plus 2 into 1 is 2 plus sec square a plus 2 into 1 is again 2. 1 plus 2 3, 3 plus 2 5 plus. What is cosec square a? It is nothing but 1 plus cot square a. Identity, remember the identities. Again sec square a can be written as 1 plus tan square a. Of course 5 plus 1 6, 6 plus 1 7, 7 plus cot square a plus tan square a. Thus proved. Now let us go to the next question, that is question number 12. In question number 12, we have to prove that cosec theta minus cot theta whole square is equal to 1 minus cos theta divided by 1 plus cos theta. Okay, now we have to simplify this one. How cosec theta can be written? 1 by sin theta minus cot theta can be written as cos theta by sin theta whole square. Okay, now taking LCM, what is LCM here? Sin theta will be LCM. Sin theta into 1, sin theta into 1, 1 into 1, 1 minus cos theta into 1, cos theta again whole square. Okay, now listen carefully. A by b whole square can be written as a square by b square. Similarly here also I can split 1 minus cos theta whole square divided by sin square theta can be written, isn't it? Now next step, 1 minus cos theta whole square can be written as 1 minus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta divided by sin square theta can be written as 1 minus cos square theta. By identity, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, isn't it? Of course. Again 1 minus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta divided by, now watch carefully, isn't it in the form of a square minus b square? What is a square minus b square? Nothing but a plus b into a minus b. Now I will substitute 1 square minus cos square theta can be written as 1 minus cos theta into 1 plus cos theta. Here 1 minus cos theta, 1 minus cos theta get cancelled. What remains? 1 minus cos theta divided by 1 plus cos theta. Therefore, thus proved. Now let us go to the 13th question. That is, we have to prove that root of 1 plus sin a divided by 1 minus sin a is equal to sec a plus tan a. The first step, we have to rationalize 1 plus sin a divided by 1 minus sin a into 1 plus sin a divided by 1 plus sin a. Rationalizing. The next step is a plus b into a plus b is a plus b whole square divided by a minus b into a plus b, a square minus b square, isn't it? Next step, here 1 plus sine a whole square as it is. What is 1 minus sine square a? 1 minus sine square a is equal to cos square a. That is, in place of 1 minus sine square a, we have to substitute cos square a. Now again 1 plus sine a divided by cos a whole square. This means a square by b square can be written as a by b whole square. Now square and root gets cancelled. That is equal to 1 plus sine a divided by cos a. Again 1 by cos a plus sine a by cos a. What is 1 by cos a? Sec a, plus sine a by cos a is tan a. Therefore LHS is equal to RHS. Now let us go to the 14th question. That is, prove that cos a divided by 1 plus sine a plus 1 plus sine a divided by cos a is equal to 2 sec a. Now the first step what we have to do is take LCM. What will be LCM? 1 plus sine a into cos a will be LCM. 1 plus sine a into cos a into 1 plus sine a. Okay, cos a into cos a, cos square a, plus 1 plus sine a into 1 plus sine a is 1 plus sine a whole square. Okay, now again cos square a plus b whole square, that is a square plus b square plus 2 into a into b whole divided by 1 plus sine a into cos a. Now listen carefully here. Cos square a plus sine square is 1 by identity. What is identity? Sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Cos square a plus sine square a is 1 plus 1 plus 2 sine a whole divided by 1 plus sine a into cos a. 1 plus 1 2, 2 plus 2 sine a divided by 1 plus sine a into cos a. Okay, what will be next step now? Taking 2 common, 1 plus sine a divided by 1 plus sine a into cos a. 1 plus sine a cancel. We will remain 2 by cos a, 2 by cos a. What is reciprocal of cos? That is sec, that is 2 sec a. Therefore LHS equal to RHS. Now let us go to the 15th question. It is, prove that cosec a minus sin a into sec a minus cos a is equal to 1 divided by tan a plus cot a. In this question we have to solve both LHS and RHS. Let us solve LHS first. Now in this cosec a minus sin a into sec a minus cos a. Now what is reciprocal of cosec a? It is 1 by sin a minus sin a. Okay. Next, what is reciprocal of sec a? 1 by cos a minus cos a. Next, we have to take LCM. Here sin a will be LCM. Here cos a will be LCM. Okay, sin a into 1, 1 into sin a. Cos a into 1, 1 into cos A. 1 into 1 1 minus sin A into sin A, sin square A. Next 1 into 1 1 minus cos A into cos A, cos square A. Now by identity we know that 1 minus sin square A is cos square A divided by sin A. Again 1 minus again by identity we know that 1 minus cos square A is sin square A divided by cos A. Next cos square A can be written as cos A into cos A divided by sin A into sin square A can be written as sin A into sin A divided by cos A. Sin A gets cancelled. Cos A gets cancelled. What remains? Cos A into sin A remains. Now let us go for the RHS. RHS. What is RHS? 1 by tan A plus cot A. Here what we have to do is we have to substitute the tan A and cot A by what is tan A equal to sin A by cos A, and what is cot A equal to cos A by sin A. We have to substitute the value of tan and cot. Okay, now sin A by cos A plus cos A by sin A. Now taking LCM, that is 1 whole divided by what will be LCM? Cos A sin A will be LCM here. Cos A into sin A, sin A into cos A, sin A into sin A, sin square A plus cos A into cos A, cos square A, that is equal to 1 whole divided by sin square A plus cos square A is 1 divided by cos A sin A. Next that is equal to 1 by 1 into cos A sin A divided by 1, that remains cos A sin A. Therefore this is RHS. Therefore LHS is equal to RHS.
Thank you students for watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.